Hi, this is Suna Senman, bringing you reading number 29 of A Course of Love. Hopefully you've been following the readings up to now, and you know A Course of Love comes to us through the same author as A Course in Miracles. Reading 29 is the last of chapter 5, called Relationships. Begin with the last paragraph from reading 28. For every joining, every union that you enter into, your real world is increased, and what is left to terrify you decreased. This is the only loss that union generates, and it is a loss of what was merely illusion. A union begins to look more attractive to you. You are beginning to wonder how it comes about. There must be some secret you do not know. What is the difference, you ask, between setting a goal and achieving it and joining with something? These do not have to be two separate things, but are made so by your choice, the choice to achieve what you will on your own. This is all the difference that is between union and separation. Separation is all you perceive on your own, and union is all that you invite me into and share with God. You cannot be alone nor without your Father, yet your invitation is necessary for your awareness of this presence. As I once was, you are both human and divine. What your human self has forgotten, your real self retains for you, waiting only for your welcome to make it known to you once more. God is known to you within relationships, as this is all that is real here. God cannot be seen in illusion, nor known to those who fear him. All fear is fear of relationships, and thus fear of God. You can accept terror that reigns in another part of the world because you feel no relationship to it. It is only in relationship that anything becomes real. This you realize, and so you strive to keep far from you all that in relationship with you could add to your discomfort and your pain. To think that any relationship can cause terror, discomfort, or pain is where you err in thinking of relationships. You think that to come into contact with violence is to have a relationship with it. That is not so. If this were so, you would be joined to all you come into contact with, and the world would be heaven indeed, as all you see becomes blessed by your holiness. That you move through your world without relating to it in any way is what causes your alienation from the heaven it can be. Remember now one lovely day, for each of you has had at least one that was a shining light in a world of darkness. A day in which the sun shone on your world and you felt part of everything. Every tree and every flower welcomed you. Every drop of water seemed to refresh your soul. Every breeze to carry you to heaven. Every smile seemed meant to you, for you. And your feet hardly seemed to touch the soft ground on which you walked. This is what awaits you as you join with what you see. This awaits you as you place no judgment on the world. And in so doing, join with everything and extend your holiness across a world of grief, causing it to become a world of joy. That ends chapter 5 on relationship. I wanted to bring up the joining of relationship that I invite you to in this book, Peace, Discovering Life's Harmony Through Relationships. And in the very introduction, I have a paragraph that says, relationships constitute the dynamic through which we produce our being, objects, and situations. Healthy relationships create healthy things. Relationships that are focused on bringing harmony amidst diversity create peace. Peace is a synchronicity among individuals. Unique individuals that partner to create a greater good are what I call partnering relationships. Because this book is about creating peace through partnering relationships, You and I will write this book together. I will present my perspective that hopefully stimulates a new insight or reflection from you, and you will write your reflection with each new perspective. Write with hope. Hope is different than fantasy. Hope is a dream that you can see along with the steps to get there and the willingness to take those steps. Fantasy is a dream that you wish to happen to you without your own work. Your hopes will be fulfilled. And now, reflecting on what I wrote in this book a few years ago and what I've read now in A Course of Love, when he talks about the difference between setting goals that you accomplish on your own and union, is that you follow your heart's desire, and you follow it with the hope that your union with the source of life, with God, with others, will bring about a fulfillment. It's coupled with the steps you take and the allowance for the support from others. And I'm going to be very raw, honest with you right now and let you know that this is my course that I am opening up to more and more now, to be in union and jointly fulfill desires of my heart that I believe are desires in many people's hearts, to have places to come and feel home and be creative. And I am doing so with a retreat center called Freedom in Sweden, 3.5 hours north of Stockholm. So I'm letting you know so you may join in this effort to live in health and creativity and freedom with peace and love and ease. I'd love to just live in ease. Take a few deep breaths now and give yourself a moment of silence, a gift to yourself. Enjoy today.